Shalom, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And above I body are coming out here to give you this truth through the grace and mercy of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kwadash. It's going to be a relatively quick video, and this is going into the new world that they're trying to reorder out of the proverbial phoenix of this world being crashed down and destroyed. And that's what you're seeing throughout the four corners of the earth. And ultimately, it's all leading to a world where you're going to own nothing and you're supposed to be happy about it. And one of the industries that you may think is immune to that is the creative industry. So for a long time, you've had creators, whether they be entertainers, whether they be writers, comedians, whether they be individuals that are artists of any description. You've had a plethora of different individuals that had a craft, a gift to bring forth things that they can envision within their mind. And now we're seeing the move away from traditional industries, and you've got the Uber, right? You've got the Just Eats. I don't know what the equivalent is going to be out there within America. If it's not Just Eat, it might be Uber Eats. And you're seeing a technological revolution in terms of what was traditional jobs and the ability to make and gain money, especially when you go and compare the lifestyle that we have right now in comparison to what was available to live during the 70s, where a man could literally just go out into the streets and by the end of the day they'll be having a job. There was a lot of industries that you could just walk into. There's many stories of our uncles, our grandfathers, our forefathers, how they was looking for a job or they got laid off from a job. And I've spoken to people that was, because I'm around old people all the time, due to work. And what you realize quickly is this new technological world that we're going into is totally different. I've spoken to individuals that they said they got laid off in the morning, and by the end of the day they had work, not from some job application that you do online, and they got to vet 2,000 CVs or whatever. Okay, so it's a very different world, and it's about to shift again in the creative space. And there has been rumors about, and I might give this video a catchy title just to get the people going a little bit. But there is been talk about major creative industries or major creative products or whatever you want to call it. Major industries out there have been using the AI to create different things, whether it be a storyline or art. And what I'm hoping to demonstrate for you with this video here is the capabilities that you can have for very, very, I'm sounding like a salesman here, but for that's readily available. You ain't gonna spend £1 million to have access to this. But what you should be thinking in your mind when you're seeing this is, how are the elites, or why have the elites allowed people to have access to this? And it's a very simple reason. When you have this new world that they're trying to create, they don't want nobody to have a job, except for maybe a handful of different individuals. So when it comes to entertainment and creativity, how are they going to pacify these people's minds with the metaverse and everything? The AI is going to be regulating all of that. You see? So the elites can put a handful of different inputs based on what they want to feed the people and get an output. And it's my humble belief that they've already got this out there with particular things like Marvel and everything, because when you see it, there's no way somebody's getting paid millions of pounds, millions of dollars to create and come up with what they're coming up with, right? So let's just take a look at these different articles. And this is from a person called Adrian Twarog, and I sent this to my brother because he's into that industry and that, and I was like, yo, this is kind of crazy, right? So let's so this is something called Chatgpt. Chat GPT, and I really don't know too much about it, but let's take a look at this short story example that this guy's got. So this seems to be like a, and I'm saying seems because I don't know the ins and outs of what this is. All I know is it's a means of programming a program. You can program a program now. Okay, you could program a program now. That's how crazy this shit is, right? So they ain't gonna need no, they ain't gonna have any need for you people. They ain't gonna have no need for you people. You got what's known as the deep fake, so they can pay a person's likeness now. You've also got the deep fake with the voices as well, so you don't even have to have the actors anymore. So if the in their new world that they're trying to create, you don't have to have people out there working and getting money. They could just have a particular agenda that they want to achieve, and they send the particular, they could send the AI to do it. Okay, so this is the first example I wanted to see, because this is something that's near to me, and me and the elder, we always go back and forth about this. And this is this was me. I sent him a message. I said, look, they got to be right in the in a humorous kind of a way. Not saying that they are, but they certainly have the means to do it. They can write stories now using the AI. That's what you're seeing a lot of these whack TV programs. It's my humble belief that that's what they might be using. And even if they're not, there's gonna come a time when they are. Okay, this is the world that they're trying to create, especially in the creator space now, right? Remember the motto: you shall own nothing, and you're supposed to be happy with it. So let's see this guy go into the breakdown of using this AI to create a story.
To wait a little bit. Another thing you can do is always refresh the page, or alternatively just log off completely, restart the browser, and then log back into your session, because that also sometimes fixes the problem. Now, let's do a short story. I'm gonna do a story about a rabbit and a turtle that went on an adventure. This is a simple request for a story from OpenAI, and it's actually quite good at providing these. It's gonna give us a story about these two that go on an adventure where they swim across a river.
Right. It goes into the story and everything, and he breaks it down, right? What else can you do? You could do what else can you do? You can see all of the different things that you could use this for, and you could use it to write. You got people out there that write software. You could use this to write software, right? What else can they use this for? So there's a lot of things that that they could use this for. A lot of these jobs, they're gonna do away with a lot of these jobs, man. They're gonna do away with a lot of these jobs when they start bringing about the MLTB, and all of these and the new world that they're trying to create, where you ain't got a job and where you ain't got work, and there's very few people left on the earth. A lot of these industries, they're gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, and it's funny how that you've seen this bank went down, and you're seeing the tech world being just decimated. Okay, the tech world's being decimated as we speak. So anyways, you could do this for creating blogs, right? Cover letters, resume, jokes and humor. And this has got major, especially when you watch the video. I recommend you go and watch the video for yourself. Chatgpt tutorial crash course on chat for beginners. The industry impact is just like mental. All right, the impact. I mean, I was looking at this. I was like, man, yo, I could use this for my job, right? I could use this for my job. I could tell them tomorrow, look, we're gonna use the chat GPT, right? Put these parameters in, and we're gonna get the output, or certainly we can reduce, right? We could reduce the development costs, right? Let's take a look at another thing that they got here. So what we got here? I'm gonna put Firefly. Studios. Okay. Firefly Studio. Firefly Adobe. This is another thing that they got out here. And this is all the AI. So you don't even have to have a creative mind anymore. Okay, you don't have to have a creative mind anymore. You just pay the Adobe, the subscription fee, and you put the parameters in portrait of a person in an art studio with plants and sunlight. You put the parameters in, and the AI does the rest. Okay, and another way you want, and another thing you could be thinking about this is also too. Remember that they could create the accusation. We know from the scriptures that they're gonna be accusing brothers, so they could create the accusations using these and create particular videos of deep fakes of brothers doing particular things and use this to come up against the truth, man. So there's major implications to this AI thing, man. It's major implications. And really the point of this particular video is to show you that there's going to be really now they're destroying many industries. Right, the mom and pop stores is gone. You're going to be vending from Amazon and other major corporations like that. But also too, these outhouses and studios and them jobs is going to be gone. Them jobs is going to be gone. Of an surety, they're going to set up a situation where you're going to own nothing and you're supposed to be happy with it, man. All right, let's watch a little bit more of this. This is a madness. This is a madness. So, anyways, extrapolate, use your brain, and extrapolate, use your brain, and think about the industry implications of all of this AI that we're seeing. Okay, think of the industry and think also with a spiritual mind, because they at least don't allow this kind of thing to happen just willy nilly. There's a reason why they let these particular things out there. Think about what they're trying to do with these technologies. And the simple conclusion is all of these industries that people had before, right, where they was able to go out there and make money and earn a living, they're getting destroyed, they're getting decimated, right? They're crashing the economy, they're crashing the housing market, they're crashing the studios, right? The movie studios, the art studios, the creative studios that's getting crashed. It's all going to be replaced with a different system. All right, so hopefully that was of edification. With that, I'm going to say, praise unto the honest unto the apostles of great millstone. And honest you brothers to be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.